I just want to say how sexy you look right now. It's you.
It's me. It's you.
It's me. 1, 2, 3. Let's start the video. Hi guys, it's you and me. 1, 2, 3. We are newbies to YouTube, and we decided to basically make a channel. Just because, you know, we were just sitting here one day and talked about it, and I said, why don't we just make a YouTube channel? We have so much to talk about. We have
different journeys we're going on.
Yeah.
Baby journey, weight loss journey, finding a new home journey.
Yeah, all that good stuff. So we figured we'd make a channel and just vlog and document our life pretty much. It's not that great, but hopefully it gets better.
Maybe our journeys will help other people go through theirs.
Yeah, we like to inspire people, and we like to, you know, just be there for people who are struggling or feel the need to talk. So, you know, we're here, and we're willing to do pranks and challenges and story times and all that good stuff. And speaking of story times, that's going to be our topic for today. And just so that you guys can get to know us a little bit better, firstly, let me apologize for the voice. I am losing my voice. I do have a cold, but it's all good.
No time like the present.
Exactly. We'll just plod along through it. So, yeah, without further ado, our story time is how we met.
Yes, the very first time was in November of 2009.
Yeah. And basically we met online, because that's the way people do it these days. And we met on a site called Cellufun, which is now Tilted, I believe. They switched the name.
It is Tilted.
Yeah.
You can still find it using Cellufun, but it's called Tilted.
Yeah. And yeah, basically we met on there. It is a game. Well, it's many games rolled into one, and
a lot of chat rooms.
But there was one in particular. Well, you started out on
the Pet Story.
Yeah, Pet Story, and I was playing Courtly Love, which was like a Valentine's Day game. And then we both ended up in Find a Friend chat, which is where everybody used to go and chat. And
everyone.
Yeah. And just quickly before we get into all this story time, I just want to give a few shout outs to some of our friends who we met on there. And, you know, we're still really close to them and appreciate them because they followed us through our journey. So we got to give a big shout out to Latina Destiny and Faye, aka Freaky Mama. We got Melissa. We got Shushu, my Fanny. That's an inside joke. So yeah. See, the thing is, in England, which is where I'm originally from London, UK. Yeah. And a fanny is used to describe it basically means a woman's vajayjay, but in the US, I guess it means a butt, a bottom, a bum,
a
bumpy. So anyway, it was an inside joke. She's my fanny girl, and I love you. Anyway, and we've got Argentina 69, James Little Bear. If I'm forgetting anybody else,
my little sister, Carrie.
Carrie. Yeah, she's been our day one. She's been our ride or die. Awesome girl. I mean, they're all awesome friends. And then obviously, last but not least,
Stephen Amber,
big shout out to you and your family. We love you guys, and we hope to see you real soon. We did actually get the privilege of meeting them in person, and that was really wonderful.
They are amazing people.
They really are. And for those who, you know, who just don't think that either long distance relationships or friendships can work, we are living proof. Now, I will put a little disclaimer, and I will say it's not for everyone. It's very time consuming. it can obviously be extremely dangerous. So please be careful if you do go online and you do start talking to people. Please be as honest as you can, you know, please. Honesty is the best policy, because in the long run, you're just, you know, you're hurting yourself if you end up really falling in love with somebody and you are not who you say you are, and it doesn't work out in your favor. You know, I have seen a lot of the Catfish TV shows, and, you know, it is pretty sad how 90% of them turn out. Now, luckily for us, it didn't turn out that way. For me, it was a case of love is blind, which it is, and it also sees no color and no gender. So, you know, it wasn't really a question in my mind as to, you know, why I decided to roll with it after finding out the truth. Another thing is, you know, we used to Skype every day, to the point where we'd fall asleep on camera. We'd text every day. We'd obviously seen each other's pictures and, you know, all that good stuff. So it was just literally, I just wasn't picking up on it. I mean, I had so-called friends and family who decided to warn me of their concerns that, you know, I might be getting duped. But guess what? It worked out. So it's all good. You know, we've known each other for 8 years now, and we've been married for 2.5. I made the big jump and moved over here to Oklahoma, which I'm loving right now. I have great friends and family, and obviously this gorgeous person right here. So it worked in our favor. But anyway, so back to the story.
Well, we met because initially my mom had this boyfriend who was on that site, and he was using it to talk to other women. So I went in there to investigate, and then I ran into her and then completely forgot my investigation. But obviously I couldn't be myself because I was spying. But then I got so carried away with my character that I just left it there and didn't tell her the truth until, like, she did find out. And then she was like, you need to tell me if this is what's going on. And then she found out, and she still decided to come over. So
pretty much, I thought that this was a male. Okay. And, that's how it was. A male who was a little bit older as well.
Quite a bit older.
Quite a bit older. Well, nearer to my age, let's just say. So yeah, that's what had happened. But once I did find out the truth, yes, undeniably, you know, I was upset and I was a little bit angered. But at the same time, having spoken about certain situations and the reason behind it, aside from the spying, but we won't get into, you know, it became clear as to why that had happened. And I said to myself, you know what? I fell in love with the person. And this is what made it clear in my mind, you know, with no question at all. And that's one of the things that really frustrates me when I do watch Catfish, the TV show, because this obviously happened way before Catfish. I think the movie had come out where Neve got catfished, and I remember my so-called siblings sitting me down and making sure I watched this movie, you know, for God knows why. But anyway, it does kind of frustrate me, because I think, well, if you've built up such a rapport with a person and such a real, because it is very, very real. The feelings that you feel are definitely real. Relationship. And then, you know, just because they weigh like 300 pounds, or because they're black, or because they're not female, or, you know, you can suddenly throw that out the window. And some of these people have been talking for years. I'm talking like 5-10 years. No, I'm not condoning lies. It's not good to lie, obviously, but if there is a valuable reason and you can dig deep inside that person's, heart and realize that actually they did it to protect themselves and not necessarily to just have fun. There are the few that do have fun with it and think that it's just one big joke. And there are internet predators too, and that's what I'm saying. It's not for everyone, and you do need to be careful. But we managed to make it work so long, and we're having a great time.
It would be extremely difficult to spend, I think, because ours turned out well. It's hard for me to understand how you spend so long with one person that anything changes your mind about them. Like, okay, yeah, I wasn't on the other end of it, so, but I don't know. I don't understand how you can love someone and then you meet them face to face and you're like, oh wait, no, never mind.
Yeah, exactly. It is what it is. But that's basically our story. And yeah, we wanted to share that with everyone for our first video. But like I said, there will be more videos in the future of us. We can do pranks and challenges. We're definitely up for all of that. And we will be creating a Facebook page as well. We do have Instagrams and you have a Snapchat. I do not do Twitter. And I don't know if I will in the future, but as it stands, probably not.
I don't like Twitter.
Yeah.
But we do have separate Facebooks and we do have separate Instagrams and I have Snapchat.
Yeah. So we will be disclosing all that information in a later video. We're just finding our feet for right now. But yeah, this was just basically to talk about, well, for you guys to get to know us a little bit, but also just to talk about the whole catfish taboo, which I think we kind of explained. Well, I explained my part of it. I mean, people are going to have their views and opinions as they always do because, that's just how it is. So, I mean, if you do meet someone online and you can make it work, great. We have friends also, Jennifer and Josh, hi to you guys, who are also doing it, living in the real world. So it can be done.
I'm just saying, from my end of things, I never did it to hurt anyone. And in fact, I wasn't looking for love.
Right.
I was in a bad place and I was hurting at the time. And I never once thought outside of that, I was never like, oh, I'm actually going to hurt this person, because I didn't know that eventually it would be so serious. And then one thing led to another. And then my sister was even the one who was like, I think you're in love. And I was like, you're like 12. What do you know about love? And then it just kept progressing from there.
Shout out to Lily, my ride or die sister-in-law. Yeah, she's pretty awesome. Even though, we don't get along all the time. We get along most of the time, and she's been our ride or die. She's always been our day one.
Our number one fan?
Yeah, and she's always supported us no matter what, so.
In fact, I have a lot of amazing sisters. I have, 4 to be exact, and there's one that's growing with potential, and one that I don't even know, so.
Yeah. So we have a great support unit, and I think that helps too. That really does help. And, like I said, there are going to be plenty more videos in the future. We're going to address the interracial issue and, the same-sex issue, all of that good stuff, because it's important. It's important to address those things and talk about them and not feel like you're the only ones that are going through it. So,
and I just want you guys to know that if you try to use the Bible against me, I will teach you a thing or two about the Bible.
Yeah, we're ready for the hate comments. You can bring all of those on too, because that's always fun. You know, you're never going to be loved and liked by everyone. You're not. So, you know, get it over with. Call me fat. Call me the M word. Call me the B word. Whatever you like. You know, I've heard it all before. It's nothing that I haven't heard. You know, I have a great big pimple right here. So, you know, eyebrows are on fleek though, so you can't even hate about that. But, you know, we're ready to just get to know you guys and have you guys get to know us more. And, you know, with love comes hate. So bring it on. Ready for this new chapter. Absolutely. Anyway, it's late. I'm hungry. And we're about to head out and go get our grub on, I guess. But it's you and me, 1, 2, 3. Please subscribe, like if you come across this channel, comment. We'll be happy to comment back. That's one thing I will guarantee is that I will comment as much as I can. And, you know, we're good people.
Try to be.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is our story. And we look forward to seeing ya and hearing from ya in the future. It's you and me, 1, 2, 3 signing out. Bye.